I used to be skinny fat, but now I'm in much better shape by focusing on these 3 things the most. In this video, I'll go over those 3 things that gave me the best return to fix my skinny fat look, in case it helps anyone else out there. And the plan for the video is that I'll break down each point and give a simple framework so that you can actually apply it and not just nod your head saying, oh yeah, that's a good point. Disclaimer, this has just helped me. It might not help you. Point number 1 is cutting first. First, I decided to cut before bulking, which helped me lose fat faster. Here's what I learned. Focus on cutting first if you're skinny fat. I started with a calorie deficit around 2,000 calories a day. But in the beginning, you can lose fat and gain muscle because you're a complete beginner. Bulking, when you're already at a high body fat percentage, would have just made me look fatter. Building muscle takes a lot more time than losing weight. And in my experience, cutting first made me feel healthier, look better. Then after I got down to a nice looking body, then I lean bulk. And here's a super simple framework that you can remember, and hopefully it helps you. I call it CUT, to focus on cutting first. So C stands for calorie deficit first. I started with 2,000 calories to lose weight fast as a beginner. The U, understand muscle gain. Understand that you can still gain muscle and fat as a beginner. And T, take it slow later. I switched to a lean bulk after losing weight to avoid that obese bulk look. And here's a personal story so that you can hear my own experience. So I made the mistake of bulking first when I was skinny fat, because I thought I'd gain the muscle, because I was skinny fat, I was obese and I had no muscle. I was like, oh, I have to bulk first, right? Because I can get the muscle, then I can cut, then I'll look jacked and I'll be awesome. And no, I just looked fat as heck and it was very, very depressing. And after I was like, okay, I have to stop bulking and started cutting, it took so long to actually see my muscle. And I had to cut all that extra fat layer. Cause I mean, in the beginning, I didn't even know how to really train. I just picked up heavy stuff and threw it back down. So yeah, that was a huge setback for me, but hopefully now you know that's what I would have done is cut first using that simple framework I just gave you. Second, tracking my calories was a complete game changer when it came to losing that skinny fat look. And here is why. So I tracked my calories using this app called Lose It, but you can use any single calorie tracking app ever. They're all pretty much the same, but I just use Lose It because I like it the most. And it's so simple. You just log your food. Take an extra 10 minutes just before you eat to just log, not even 10 minutes, 10 seconds to log what you're about to eat and eat it. And I would aim for 1,800 calories and 180 grams of protein when I was cutting, or when I'm cutting. Obviously, they're gonna be different for you, but just find out your calories, put it in the app, find out your protein, freaking throw it in the app, and then hit that every day. It's not that hard, just hit it every day. And I don't know why, but for me, calorie tracking kept me a lot from overeating, and especially made sure that I was actually eating my protein, because I know that was super important. It's the most used word that I've probably ever said in my life is, but how much protein does it have? How many calories does it have? Protein is important. You got to make sure you eat that protein because protein's awesome. It makes you get muscles. I know mine are humongously tiny, right? What the heck is this? This is nothing. But protein should help you actually build muscle. And honest to God, the best thing about tracking your calories is the clarity it gives you. Because if you don't track your calories, you don't know, okay, did I go over? I think I'm losing weight. Oh, maybe I'm not. And then you're like, oh, screw it. I already messed it up. Let me just eat everything in the kitchen. But when you track everything perfectly, digitally, consistently, you unlock clarity. And even if you overeat, you still track it. It's okay, I overate by 500 calories. That's not that bad. Let me just minus 200 from tomorrow and try to burn an extra 300 calories. Boom, we're good now. But when I used to not track my calories, I would literally go and be like, oh my God, I don't know how many calories I just ate. I think I screwed up and I ate the entire universe. I would eat the kitchen wardrobe, literally everything. I would just eat everything. It was stupid. Just track the calories. It makes life so much easier. And here's a simple framework that I just made called LOG so that you can track your calories easily. So the L stands for log every meal. I tracked all my food with Lose It. You can do it with any calorie tracking app, but just track it daily, everything. O, overview your progress. I saw fat loss because in the app, you can put your weight in every day and you'll see, oh, I've lost 2 pounds this week. Okay, good, we're on a pretty good path. Even though the number you might see is oh, I don't like that number, right? But seeing, oh, well, let's look at how many pounds did I lose this week? 2 pounds is pretty good. That is really good, actually. So if I keep being consistent, I can lose 10 pounds in 5 weeks. Not bad, right? Not bad. But if you didn't know, then you'd be like, that's a stupid number. I'm gonna eat everything in the galaxy. And G for goal clarity achieved. And that's me being motivated because I got to see that my goal was actually I was actually going towards it. And it was just the clarity it gives you is just unparalleled. And here's another personal story to really drive that point home. So tracking calories, like for me, is super easy. And it literally takes seconds. And again, for me, it's so worth it. It saves you from wasting days, weeks, months, and even years not knowing how many calories you're actually eating and just guessing. But if you track and you hit your calorie goal, you hit your protein goal, it gives you clarity that you are actually doing your goals correctly. And point number 3, probably my favorite, is work out hard, but don't be obsessed with it. So finally, I learned how to work out efficiently and not obsess over those super small details. So here's how I balanced it. I needed to prioritize what I was lacking the most for the biggest impact or ROI or return on investment for my time. Because if I put all my time into getting 5% better gains from my workout or 50% better diet consistency, which one do you think would do better? And the funny thing is, if you have that 5% increase, let's just hear me out. So I had a basic workout plan, 3 times a week, full body, like super basic, right? Nothing crazy, but it actually worked. I would say that my training score was maybe a 90 out of 100, meaning like I had good form, I did enough reps, I did enough sets, I was tracking my lifts, I was making sure I was going up in reps every week, but I was like, oh, I have to make it better. So I tried chasing for like a 95 out of 100. But after a while, I was like, oh, my body looks the exact same. So then I focused on my diet, which was probably like a 30 out of 100, meaning I wasn't consistent. I would sometimes log and sometimes hit my calories, sometimes hit my protein. Most of the time eat Pop-Tarts, most of the time eat chips, most of the time be like, oh, if I don't log it, it just doesn't appear in my workouts or in my calorie logging place. The same effort I could have spent on tiny training improvements, I instead shifted it towards my diet, going from a 30% to an 80%. If your workouts are solid, shift your energy to the diet, or vice versa if your diet's good, but your training is lacking. And here's a super easy framework to balance your efforts on training and diet. So I call it GAP, G-A-P. So G stands for gauge your strengths. My workouts were at a solid 90 out of 100. A, address weak areas, my diet, which was like a 30 out of 100. And then P, prioritize high impact. So the same effort from 90 to 95%, I put it to the diet, going from 30 to 80%, and I saw much better results. And here's another personal story to really drive the point home. I used to spend so much time trying to find 5% better gains for my training, like tweaking my chest workouts a little bit to get a deeper stretch and some other stupid stuff like cable, bicep curls, I don't even know, just the very minimal things, instead of actually looking at the very obvious problem, which was my diet consistency. Those little gym improvements mattered. Neglecting my diet held me back so much more. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you're skinny fat, I know it sucks, but if you apply some of these, I really do think that they can help you. And if they do help you and you find the video helpful, just comment below saying you liked the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like this video, and check out this one or check out this one. Love you guys.